Hi everyone, welcome back to Be Rich. I have Keshav with me today. I hope you enjoyed yesterday's video where Anand was answering some of the questions you guys had posted about our previous video, where we had spoken about dividend and dividend interest and comparing it to FDs, why FD is not a good investment. It's not an investment at all. So Anand had taken some of the comments and explained further on it. So I thought we'll continue further with today with Keshav, diving further into the book as we get further in and maybe discuss some other interesting things. How is your day, Keshav? How are you doing?
Good, sir.
The day's been good so far?
Yeah, sir. Very good.
Are you feeling positive today?
Yeah, sir.
So tell me, where were we last time when we spoke?
Asset management, sir.
Correct. We were talking about, is it a good market?
Mm.
How do you decide if the market is correct market to invest? And we spoke about markets being irrational longer than you can become solvent, remain solvent.
Yeah, sir.
And we explained that to you. So Anand says, don't look at the market.
Mm.
You're not investing in the market. You're investing
The
into
company.
companies.
Okay.
Right? You're investing in a company, and when you correctly started telling me in the beginning of last video, you are becoming an owner of the company. When you buy a share, you're
the
owning
owner
the
of the-
business. You believe in the business. What the owner is, who the owner is, their family, whatever. You believe they're doing the right things and you can make money off it. So your profit is actually the growth of the company. So all that is what you're looking at. You're not looking at this market going up and down, the Sensex chart going up and down. That is all noise.
Okay, sir.
Okay? It's like when you enter the fish market, your mother will tell you, unfortunately you don't have a wife as yet, one day you will have.
Oh.
Then she'll send you.
Okay,
No,
sir.
your mother will send you. She'll tell you, Keshav, buy this fish, so many kilos, buy this cut, come back.
Ah.
When you walk into the fish market, you'll hear, everyone catching it, sir. And you'll be like, no, you know clearly what you're doing. And if you know, if you go do something else, your mother will make,
Cut me, sir.
yes, she'll make you into fish curry.
Ah.
So you're very clear on that. Same way Anand says, when you enter, you do your work, you do your research, you know the amount of money you have to invest, which we said is the kind of money you can afford to lose,
Okay.
which will not damage you psychologically. Take that money and you walk into the stock market and you buy exactly that and you come back out.
Okay.
Don't get distracted with all the noise. That is the only way to invest. And as like I was telling you before off camera, all of us, you and me, are not Anand. We do not get up in the morning, read Economic Times and then read Financial Times and then look at all the stocks and shares. And all our friends don't talk to us about stocks and shares.
Ah. True,
Okay? We don't have any time for this. And to be very honest, most of us find it very boring. Okay? Let's be honest.
True. Absolutely true, sir.
Okay, the only reason we are interested in this remotely in this subject is because it's an opportunity to make some money.
Ah.
That has been sold to us, that dream. That if you do something like this, you will make some money. And you can become the Warren Buffett. Why do we want to be Warren Buffett? We don't want to be a white 85-year-old man in the US. That is not our dream. Our dream is he has $80 billion.
We have
They
to
say
achieve that.
we can also do that $80 billion. And we feel that we have zero talent. And they say Warren Buffett is zero talent. We can also do the same.
True,
Then
sir.
we don't have to dance. We don't have to sing. We don't have to do any gimmickry. Just putting little, you're going to become $1 billion.
Ah.
So we're like, yes. That is our only level of interest at this.
Ah.
Correct. The same way Anand says, do your research. And since you are a long-term investor, your horizon is a long-run goal. So you don't have to do this every day.
Okay.
You should not do this every day.
Okay.
Okay? You should only do this once a month. Your buying should be allocated to
Once a month.
one day a month.
1 day a month. Ah.
The rest of the month, all the time you have, you should do research.
Okay.
If you feel, that's why you should not read the news. I strongly advise you do not look at stock prices. Do not go to moneycontrol.com.
Okay.
Do not do too much of screener. Right? Reading Financial Times and all that, don't do.
Okay.
Don't see market is collapsed today. The interest rate is going up and everything. You hear it, especially you're working here, we'll hear it all the time.
Ah, yeah, sir.
So, but you have to learn to put it outside. It's all noise.
Okay.
As an investor, you're only investing in a business. Right? So you have to keep a track of only that,
Okay.
which is a very easy thing to do. If I ask you to keep track of 30 companies, it's very difficult for you.
Ah.
But if I ask you to just keep track of what is happening to Tata Motors,
It will be easy for me.
it's easy for you.
Yeah, sir.
Because that news, Tata Motors news, which is relevant for you, only comes 3 or 4 times a year. The results they publish, how they're doing, and that's it. and who is running the company. All that is very easy to track. It's not some dramatic news changing every day.
Yeah, sir.
So that is easy for you to maintain that information in your mind and track it. So that's what Anand talks about. In the closing of the first chapter, he says, a professional economist cannot predict the market. Meaning, if I have gone to studied economy in college, let's say I went to the best college, Harvard, Yale, and I studied, I've got even a Nobel Prize in economics. Even I cannot predict the market.
Still, you can't predict the market.
So if
Understood,
I can't do it, there's no hope for us.
True.
So yeah, like the weatherman. Do you rely on the weatherman telling you cyclone is coming? Cyclone. Everyone only laughs at you, no? When especially when you tell your friends, I saw on the app today, Twitter, cyclone is coming. They all either it will go off to Andhra or it will go off down south. It will never come to Chennai. Yes, it comes rarely, but when it comes, it's very bad.
True, sir.
Those few times you can go around saying, "Yeah, I told you." But those are very rare. But based on that same way, they cannot predict the market. So don't try and predict the market. You're only an investor. Anand keeps on repeatedly saying towards the end of this chapter the same thing. He says, I'm an investor. They can change the topic and move on to somebody else, and then it's safe to assume that we are in stage 1. So what he's talking about is how to know which stage we are in a bubble. He's talking about market bubbles.
Okay.
When there's too much enthusiasm in the market. He says when he goes to a party, right, and he tells the people, I'm an investor.
Okay.
If most people say, and they walk away from him,
Yeah, sir.
that means we are in stage 1. Stage 1 in the run.
Okay.
He says that is stage 1, meaning most people are not interested in the market. So it's a good time to invest. Because stock prices will be relatively reasonable. They can expect to find reasonable bargains in the market because most people are not interested in the stock market. He says stage 2 is when he walks into the same party and the market will be usually up by 15%. And people, when he says, I'm an investor, they'll ask him, what stock should I buy?
Okay.
So let's say when you meet your friends, last month you met them, they're not interested in what you're doing in money picture. This month you're having a party or your friends are working and saying, Keshav, what are you talking about in your company, man? What did Anand sir say? What stocks is he talking about? I mean, the market is bubbling.
Stage 2.
Yeah, you will slowly see companies you're looking at thinking was cheap, it's not so cheap anymore. It says stage 3 will reach and stage 4 goes on very fast to each other. He says people start giving you advice.
Okay.
When you go to the same party you're having 4 months later, your friends start telling you, okay, sir, do you know about this company? Do you about Adani? It's corrected, man. It's good time. Did Anand tell you about this? Did Anand tell you about that? Then you know the market is reaching crazy levels.
Okay.
That's the time you pull out from the market. So as an investor, you always want a barometer, right? I was telling you, don't look at the chart.
Yeah, sir.
Well, how you test the mood of the market is you look at your market participants, your friends, people who are participating in the market with you. You can very easily see the comments on Anand's YouTube channel. See the comments. Based on that, you know which stage we are in. And based on that, you should decide, okay, I should buy this share. It's a good time to be investing some little more than coffee tea money. Or it is time to take my coffee tea money and keep it for my pocket for a better time. So that's how he says you should gauge the market.
Okay, sir.
You should gauge it on the mood of people. Because market is not a pure science. It is based on our psychology.
Okay.
It's like watching a horror movie. Horror movie is completely based on the music.
Ah.
Have you ever seen any of these horror movies without the music?
No, sir.
Go search on YouTube.
It will not hit, sir.
Yeah, you go search on YouTube, horror movie without music, and see the same thing, suspense movie without the music, without the key, cuckoo sound effect and all that, right? It'll be very boring.
Yeah, sir.
It'll be like one guy is walking in the dark. He's just screaming. Why? Understood?
Understood, sir.
Same way, market participation is all on the mood of the people participating. Their psychology, what they're feeling, it moves around there. So pay attention to that is what Anand says as an investor. Okay. So then he gives the final example. He says in early 1960s, one share of Warren Buffett's company was $7. Okay, today it's costing, when he wrote the book, was costing over $2 lakh. Okay, so he says if you had invested $1,100, that roughly bought you 300 shares. In the next 40 years, it might multiply that 300 into 2 lakh, so many dollars will be in your bank account. As Warren Buffett shares. So he says that's how irrational market pricing can be. Because of Warren Buffett, that company's share price has gone up so much. Tomorrow Warren Buffett closes his eyes, we'll
It will
see a
fall
huge correction.
Ah.
That'll be a good time to buy that.
Then it will.
Then
After
again,
some
go
time,
back.
it will go.
Because people will slowly realize
Hmm.
only Warren Buffett died, but everything else he's kept there is still
Is
there.
the
Like I told you,
Hmm.
you can't take all the money with you. If
Ah.
you make 2,000 crores, you cannot take with you.
Yeah,
But if
yeah.
you close your eyes, doesn't mean all what you've taken it with you, right? It's still there. That means still your children and all that were still valuable. So I can continue being friends with your children. Right?
Understand, sir.
So same way. All right. So he says buy common stocks at ordinary prices and earn extraordinary profits over a long period of time.
Okay.
Buy normal stocks at correct price, then over a period of time,
It
you
will
can make
provide you
lots of
extra
money.
property. Yeah.
Right? So
Okay.
this is how he concludes chapter 1.
Okay, sir.
So I thought we'll do something a little interesting.
Okay, sir.
One of your favorite things, sorry to say, it's not your favorite thing, let me
Okay.
correct myself.
Okay, sir.
Tobacco is only your favorite. You do not like liquid tobacco. I mean, you don't like beer and alcohol away from.
Yeah, sir.
Only cigarettes is your passion.
It's no passion for it. I'm trying to.
Become a passion.
No, sir. No, sir.
still a
I'm trying
hobby.
to get out of it, sir.
Trying to get out of it. I'm
Yes.
happy. I'm happy if you get out of it, I'll be the happiest man.
Okay, sir.
I know how difficult it is. Trust me, I've struggled with it for a very long time. I've told you this. So my encouragement is to get out of it. So one of the sectors which the good sector is alcohol, because Indians consume alcohol worldwide. Everyone consumes alcohol. Vijay Mallya's empire was built on alcohol,
Beer.
beer. So this is how Anand ends chapter 1. So next video we will get into chapter 2, where Anand broadly talks about the government's role in the economy, and he talks about closed economy, open economy, effects of interest rates, monetary policy. He quickly dives into everything: credit, interest rates, fiscal policy. What is all about fiscal? That is, sorry, not physical, fiscal policy. Then inflation, stock effects of stocks on inflation, and why do stock markets correct deeply, and what do regulators do? This whole chapter is chapter 2,
Next.
which we'll talk about shortly on the next video.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir. Today, you guys have seen this video. We have come to an end of chapter 1. On the next video, we have going to start up with chapter 2. So, if you like this video, hit the like button, share, and subscribe our channel. And don't forget to hit the bell icon. If you didn't hit the bell icon, whenever you post a video, that video can't show up to your device. Thank you for watching. Be rich.
Today I want to tell you that I'm going to be in Singapore, and we are going to have an event on the 29th of April 2023. My team will let you know the location later as we come closer to the event. But the event is fixed on 29th at Singapore. Those who want to meet me in Singapore, either at the meeting or personally, can contact the WhatsApp number below or send a mail to the mail mentioned below. I will see you in Singapore. Once again, thank you for your support for Be Rich. It's a great privilege and honor that so many of you in thousands have subscribed to my channel and have supported me. I have written 2 books in English, The Alchemy of Money and Ordinary Stocks, Extraordinary Profits. These books are published by us and are ready. If you want to procure a copy, send us a message to the WhatsApp number given below and my team would respond to you. If you want an Amazon Kindle copy, you can click the link below. Finally, those who wish to consult with me can send a mail to berichenglish@gmail.com. Once again, I thank you for your support. If you like this video, press the subscribe button of my channel, hit the like button and turn on the bell notification.